name is Frank Christensen, and I'm the coordinator of officials for IFAF in Europe. This is the bullet training tape for umpires on runs up the middle on crews of 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now keep in mind this is the baseline, so it's up to you to add your own personal flavor, to add bullets to the list. And with that said, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you find it useful. So here's the first play, and the first bullet over here says count A, and if you can do that in the huddle, like this umpire does here, that's really good. It's nice to get it done before the huddle breaks, simply because if they break with 12, we need to know it. And then the next one is interior line numbers. It's easy to see when they come out of the huddle. You can just scan, make sure all 5 have line numbers, and then obviously down and distance. You can see the chain up there. It's you can't see what down it is, but it's short, so there's a good chance that they might run the ball up the middle, which they also do. And now we're ready for the snap, just to make sure you line up in a position where you can see the ball being snapped. And as soon as the ball right there, you get the ball snapped, and now you can move on to check the feet. What are they doing? Which direction are they going? What are they doing with their hands? Do we get a holding stuff initially? And then obviously we read the play. I put down here guard, center, guard, but just keep in mind if it's a crew of 5, then we want to look at from tackle to tackle, but just get a feel for what everybody is doing. Are they moving forward or are they moving backwards? Here it looks like they are moving forward, indicating that this is going to be a run. And you'll notice there are no players around the umpire here, but we do want to try to be as stationary as possible, just in case the linebackers want to move around, just in case safeties are coming up. Once you start moving side to side, that makes it difficult. For example, for the safety coming up here, if you're moving to your left, then you're going right into his path. But as long as you're staying stationary, they can run around you. So for your own safety, try to be as stationary as possible. And then, the last bullet over here says tight point of attack. So you really, you want to know where the running back is, but we don't care too much about him. So we're trying to look at point of attack in front of the runner. What are the offensive linemen doing? What's going on with the line, with the defenders? So all that contact in front of the ball is where we want to be looking. And then obviously once the play ends, we go into dead ball officiating. We've got a defensive lineman on the ground there on the 25, and he's obviously not happy. We want to make sure that he doesn't escalate anything, but we want to be very tight in our dead ball officiating because other officials are taking a wider angle. And then we get into ball relay. In this case, we get the dirty ball. Here we've got a center judge to help us in a smaller crew. That's pretty much on us as the umpire. The referee may be able to help, but primarily that's up to the umpire to get that ball relay and get the ball down. And then we get into pre-snap routine for the next play. Different game, but same type of play. So play's just over. We get the ball spotted. We're ready now to get into pre-snap mode. So that means counting A, signaling to the referee, checking the lineman, down and distance. It's fairly short. And then we're ready for the snap. Line up where you can see the snapper and the snap. And the snap is coming up right here. So now we're done with the pre-snap. So immediately after the legal snap, look at the feet, where they're moving, look at their hands. Are they starting to hold, or what are they doing? And then read the play Here they're moving forward, so this is going to be a run. And again, guard, center, guard, but in a 5-man crew, include the tackles as much as you can. And then again, get a feel for where the runner is and have a look at all the blocks and all the stuff that's happening in front of the runner, the point of attack. And try to see what the umpire does here really well. He's trying not to move too much, so he's just kind of turning to follow the action, but staying more or less put, which is really good for your own safety. Keeping that point of attack very narrow, because anything that happens in a larger circle will be covered by the referee, the wings, or the deep guys. And then once the play ends, we go into dead ball officiating. Again, we're staying tight, as the first bullet says. We want to be able to see everything that happens right around the ball and the runner. And as soon as everything clears, we get into ball relay. Not a whole lot of ball relay here, since the ball is right there and we're just going to spot it right there. So we can quickly get that ball down, and we can get into getting ready for the next play in our pre-snap routine.